Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to take a look at the New Age Engineer and Paimon. Whatever. Now these guys did not come with Energon Cubes, so I don't know if they were supposed to or not. So if you guys have the set out there and it did come with them, let me know. Let me know if I got ripped off from TF Source or not. Or New Age, whichever one you want to put the finger of blame on. So they do come with their pistols and the two trumpets. Set those off to the side for now. And here they are in their vehicle modes. And they roll just fine. No issues there whatsoever. So let's start off with long haul. So rolls well. And yeah, not much else to go into with this. Helps if I don't hit the camera, right? I don't know whose gun goes to who, so I don't care either. Alright, so to transform him, because this is really all there is to him, you want to take this section here and rotate it down. The wheels will come out and to the back. Out and to the back. Legs come forward. These will close up. Split the legs. And does this collapse at all or no? I don't think it does. I think we just kind of get these how we want to. Does this? Are we supposed to collapse this? Let's see here. Or did I have? Oh, I think this was supposed to be for truck mode, and then this is for robot mode. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. So this comes out and then back down and in to try and like just fill up those leg gaps there, I guess. Sometimes these little Legends figures are a little on the fidgety side, and I don't like it. Like they're just trying a little too hard to make these things overly complex when they really shouldn't be. Just going looking briefly over the instructions. So they've got these wheels like this, straight back and in. Alright. And we can fold these arms out. Like this. It's like you don't want to do too much to this because they're so little. You know, you don't want to break anything. Alright, flip the head up like that. This is on a slider, so you slide that forward. This will come around and collapse this way. And there you go. Pretty simple. You know, once you double check your instructions and make sure you're doing things right. The head is on a ball peg, so you get the left and right, a little bit up, a little bit down. It does get a little bit more movability with that. Shoulders on a ball joint, so it goes around. And there's a little bit of a hinge there as well. Hinge here and a ball jointed elbow here. And he's got the open and closed fingers, which you guys know how I feel about that. He does have an ab crunch here and a backwards ab crunch here because the transformation doesn't lock in very well. Thighs move up and down, in and out. Thighs swivel. It bends here, but this is the I think, the true knee joint here. So there's that. There's the rocker, and no tilt. No tilt. And he does have a tendency of wanting to come untapped. But that's partially because the tabs don't hold in very well. But he does look good, I will say. He's probably one of the better long hauls that we've seen in a long time. Holds his pistol and does not require the fingers to hold it. Holds the trumpet. Yeah. All in all, pretty decent little guy. Yeah, so let's move him out of the way. Hook. Rolls. This is on a hinge. This slides out. And then this is also on a hinge. So you get good range of motion there. Nothing else to really talk about. So let's get him transformed. So fold the legs down. Split the legs. And then what we want to do here is this will fold in and up, right? In and up. And those are the feet, I believe. Not seeing anything else there. So that's got to be it. Fold the legs or the arms out like this. And like this. Close those up, close those up. Then we rotate the torso, and then from there we should be able to, I think, just pull the head up. Yeah. There we go. And then close that back up because that doesn't tab in very well. And that's pretty much it. Nothing much to write home about here. Head doesn't move hardly at all because of the way it's all locked in there. Shoulders have a butterfly joint, ball joint, so they rotate around. All that works fairly well, but this does suffer from that whole issue that we've been coming across, and that's just things not quite locking in right. Like these little hinges that the arms are on, they don't lock in any which way. This backpack doesn't lock in anyway. This thing kind of locks in, but it doesn't really stay locked in. So it's just like it doesn't really want to work with you. Elbow bends, wrist swivel, fingers open and close. Nothing at the waist. Does have the ab crunch. I would have rather had a waist swivel. Ball jointed thighs, bends at the thigh, knee bend, or double hinge knee. That works fairly well. And if you call this an ankle rocker, I guess, sure, why not? And there's a tilt there too. It's funky the way because it's like a shin rocker, not a real ankle rocker. So yeah, kind of par for the course with the set. And then he doesn't really want to hold the gun without the fingers being frictioned. And trumpet, same deal, but he does hold it. So yeah. Kind of par for the course with this set. You get one decent figure and one weak figure. So for these guys, again, I'm going to go 5 out of 10 here. These guys both suffer from not being able to lock things kind of in place. And I just really wish that they could. So as a whole, for just the Constructicons, this set, I'm going to call it a 5 out of 10. There's issues across the board. Yeah, maybe it's just because I'm not used to Legends figures, but at your regular retail, $50 a bot. I do expect a little bit more than what we're getting here. Not in terms of size, but in quality. Just things not tabbing in right, things being a little extra loose, things breaking off. Just not great. However, I will say the team looks great. I do like the way this team looks. It's probably the best looking Constructicon team that I've ever looked at. It's somewhere in between, like, all the pluses of the Toy World one and all the pluses of the actual Combiner Wars one. Just kind of come together on this set. It's like the best of both worlds, if you would. So that's really all I got to say, though. It's just look-wise, they're great. Build-wise, not so great. And design-wise, there's some questionable choices everywhere between shin rockers and posable fingers on, or movable hands on figures this small, and so on and so forth. So, do I recommend the set? I don't know. For the price, not really. If you can get them for clearance or something, then I would. But if you're a Legends collector, you kind of either get this one or the Magic Square one. So it's like your pick. But I'm not going to pick up the Magic Square one to compare the two. I'm not. I'm sorry. I have a different agenda with these guys than starting a Legends collection. So yeah, that's really all I got with these guys. So yeah, there you go.